Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome to what's gonna be another glorious day here on the channel. Thanks again for tuning in. I see a lot of you guys are frequently watching the videos, which I'm so grateful for, but you're not subscribed. Consider subscribing. It's a commitment you're not gonna question. Tons of stuff in store for today's episode that we're gonna get into here shortly, but real quick, I've got an announcement. October 17th is this upcoming Saturday. We're hosting what's called the Diesel and Donuts. It's our first truck and car. We're not excluding cars. It's our first truck meet that we're gonna be hosting kind of as an impromptu last-minute decision that my wife actually wanted to organize. It's gonna be located in Harrisburg, right off of Jonestown Road. Here's the flyer right here. It's essentially a diesel meet to bring all of the local enthusiasts together and see familiar faces that we haven't seen since 2019, which was our meet at Lime Ridge, which had a tremendous turnout. And we planned that one last minute too. Sometimes the best things in life are unplanned. It's a short little thing from 8 to 11 a.m. We're gonna have coffee and donuts out there in limited quantities. There will be limited merchandise available as well if you guys wanna cop some enthusiast apparel, and all the homies are gonna be out there. We've got Lime Ridge and Peach Bottom Auto Body coming out, just to name a few, and hopefully some glorious weather by Mother Nature. Right now the forecast is showing to be pretty promising. Now this is a totally free event, and if you have a car, you're obviously welcome to, or let's just say an 18-wheeler, because we've gotten a few questions from people with really nice rigs that are trying to come out. It's gonna be a fun event. We wanna ask that you're on your best behavior, and there will be law enforcement local, so I'd suggest being on your best behavior, no big rolling burnouts. That might cost you. Now, as I had mentioned, the event is completely free, but we do encourage a donation because all of the proceeds will be donated to the local Paxton Police Department's K-9 unit, and thanks for allowing us to host and supporting the local enthusiasts. I'm a huge supporter of all of our public service workers, being military, police, EMTs, firefighters, or any of the others that fall into that category, and this is just a small way of giving back in our thanks. Real quick, guys, I also got something else for you because it's crazy. Time is flying by. The F450 is only going to be able to catch so many more leaves in the fall at my property because it might be going to yours soon. The deadline to get entered for Dream Diesel giveaway number 20 is October 24th. So Procrastination Nation, those engines, get them fired up. All right, so I kind of blocked myself in here a little bit, I just realized. Oh man, love when that happens. So tell me you bought a brand new hoodie without washing that hoodie before you wore it for the first time. I'll go first. Perks of high vis, hey, it is what it is. We got everything loaded up here on the back of the truck. We're actually heading on over to the scrapyard because we got to unload this stuff. Fortunately, there's a municipality waste authority around here that takes construction waste. So we got a friend, a new introductant to the vlog, Kegs Custom Detailing. Kegan's a friend of mine from the Ephrata area when I used to live out there. He actually just recently started up his own mobile detailing business. He works right out of his 4Runner. He has everything on board, including a water tank where he can service customers' vehicles. And honestly, with all the projects that I've taken on, it's been really difficult to find the time after I prioritize my family to wash my trucks, and I love having them clean. So in this instance, it was a perfect alignment opportunity to help a small aspiring business owner get off the ground and do what he does best, and he does a really good job. It's also kind of nice because we have somewhat of a fleet of vehicles, and well, I guess I could chalk it up to fleet maintenance. But no, this is not me just hiring or outsourcing the washing of my vehicles 24/7. There is no better moment than getting out with some country on the radio, drinking an ice cold beverage, and washing up trucks myself, and I will be doing that once I get a little bit of my time back. Now, I'm not complaining by any means. I'm just being a realist with the fact that there's only so much in the fixed amount of time that we all have every single day. So sit and ask yourself, are you truly maximizing and utilizing your time intentionally? Climbing on up to the 5th waste wonder of the world here at the dump yard. This is gonna be the new home for all of this stuff that we got loaded up on the trailer here. We've got some pretty big windmills. Look at this, guys. We're on literally a pile of trash. This always boggles my mind. We don't really get elevation views like this around here until we drive up the trash pile. Instructed to follow signs for dumping area, and I would see some bulldozers here. I'm assuming, whoa, yep, we found the bulldozers. Look at that. They're just moving trash on trash on trash. I was always fascinated by those big old 836Ks. Talk about freaking sweet machines. Oh, dude, it sounds absolutely terrible up here. I'm being instructed to back into a massive pile of trash. Hopefully I don't pick up any nails, I feel like this would be the place that I pick up at least multiple in one-wheeler tire. So I've learned if there's any place that you're guaranteed to get some nails or any sharp metal in your tires, it's 100% most certainly here. Everywhere I look, there are nails. I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. Maybe this will be my last trip to the scrap authority, but I gotta get rid of this stuff. I could also sit here and try to unload this all by hand, but my man in the D8 is calling in some reinforcements, which is that big Deere excavator over yonder with the grapple. We're gonna use that to offload this because I'll probably be here all day, and although the view is gorgeous, we got other places to be and people to see. Correction, it's a Volvo, but it's got a thumb, and it's the man for the job. Nice, man. Yeah, I think I can handle that one there. Look at that thing, my goodness. Might as well leave behind everything that I can. And now I officially smell like white trash. Now I am slightly confused because all right, guys, I'm very much hoping after a quick little walk through the wheels and tires that I don't have any nails embedded. I did see a massive piece of shrapnel, thick steel that was like just about to puncture one of the tires, but fortunately I grabbed it. Everywhere I looked, there were extremely sharp objects. I'm just hoping I didn't pick any of them up into the tires. You guys might be asking, why did you bring it out there? Well, honestly, because I just have so much material built up at the house that it wouldn't fit in my dumpster, and I truthfully wasn't really left with all that many options. I could have gotten a dumpster, but I don't really need a dumpster on site because that was about all the waste that I actually had. I just wanted to get rid of it one time, and it was 80 bucks. Kind of cheaper than a dumpster rental too. All right, we just got done at another hardware store. I swear I've been living at these retail outlets more than I've actually been at my house ever since we inherited this pole building project. I guess that's just what happens when you jump into the shoes of a contractor. Now, speaking of jumping into the shoes, we gotta go jump into Jake's shoes because he's actually loading up that KTM 690 as it's going to get delivered to the winner, who's Anna Monty of Ripon, Wisconsin. Anna, I'm really sorry if I mispronounced that, but she is extremely excited. She's very big into riding horses, and she said this motorcycle is going to fit right at home in her stable.
What's up, guys? It's been a minute since I've made an appearance here on the vlog. Well, not since I've made an appearance, but since I've actually taken the camera and actually vlogged. We finally got the winner back for the KTM 690. Anna Monty of Ripon, Ripon, Wisconsin. She is going to love her new bike when it gets to her. Now, obviously, she didn't fly out to get it because riding back to Wisconsin would be a little bit of a long and probably a chilly ride this time of year. So we got our good friend Rick coming to pick it up with his truck, and he is going to take it out there to her for us. Let's get a start here on this thing. Guys, not only is she taking home this beautiful bike, well, getting this beautiful bike delivered to her, she also gets all of the goodies that came along with it, which I believe are all in this box here. So she gets this, passenger pegs, a little toolkit from KTM, which is pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bunch of little random tools for you in case you know, need it on the side of the road or whatever. So that's pretty cool. KTM really looking out for the rider there. Like to see it. Some reflectors. She gets all that came with the bike from JT Motorsports, along with a set of straps from KTM. These things are sweet. Make tying down a bike like this super easy and super simple. All right, guys, Rick has just arrived, so we're gonna work on getting this loaded into the Sprinter van so we can get it on its way to Wisconsin. just like that, the KTM is getting loaded up. Once again, congratulations, Anna of Ripon, Wisconsin. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. But congratulations, your new bike will be there shortly.
So Keg made light work of the R8. It's nice and clean, sitting right back in its bay. Now he's up to the big bay, AKA Convict, AKA the truck that you guys are gonna be winning. He's getting this thing all nice and cleaned up for us because we're gonna be going out and filming with it a little bit later today. Appreciate the glory of what this truck is as our 20th truck given away that you might be taking home.
What's up, DURTYMAX?
Hey, buddy.
What do we got going on here?
I'm just jumping in my carpentry shoes now.
My carpentry shoes. Oh, nice.
I jumped into your shoes earlier on the vlog. You'll see what I mean post-production.
You were sitting, weren't you?
No, I just actually literally jumped into your shoes, whether you were sitting at the time or not. I guess I'll find out when we're editing the video.
And we seem to be in a picture.
Ah.
That's good carpentry right there.
I know how to make a cut or two or something. So we got the floor done, and I wanted to take a minute to show you guys some parts that have been piling up here behind us for a truck that I think we've kind of somewhat forgotten about, but only for good measure because we've got so much going on, which is the 2022 High Country DURTYMAX. That thing's down at Accelerate Auto right now getting a full color change, and I'm hoping to get you guys an update on that truck a little bit later, if not this week, then at the beginning of next. We may or may not have also just got some tires that showed up that are kind of chilling right here behind me. Ooh, take a quick little glimpse. Wheels are actually in process as we speak, and there are a few other components that we're going to be picking up down from Peach Bottom Auto Body also hopefully this week, my time, next week, real vlog time. So I just wanted to jump back into the building to give you guys some more timeline stuff because I haven't really talked so much about where we're headed with the building. Rather, I'm mostly focused on what we need to get done to get to where we're trying to go with the building. Now that we've got the ceiling all framed out, we're pretty much done in that perspective. And that brings us next into our electrics. So we've got to get all of our electric service run throughout the building. That would include the recreation space and all of our overhead lighting, things along those lines. We're going to be doing some ambient exterior lighting, which is on the list as well. I've got all those lights coming in. I'm excited to show you guys what it is that we're doing and to just crush on the haters. I think there was like 1 or 2 of you in the comments, so I shouldn't even be making a blanket statement about this, that are like, oh, your ceiling's gonna be so dark. Well, yeah, you just wait. Have you ever seen a black ceiling in an operating room? Because it's about to get lit. Then following that, we've got to get all the insulation run in the building so we can do drywall after the insulation in the recreation space. And then we do plan on finishing off the walls and then actually running electric on the outside of the metal on the walls. And we are not doing white. I know I mentioned that in the last upload. So if we're not doing white, then what is it that we're doing? Do you guys have any ideas? Love to know what it is that you're thinking that I'm gonna be doing next. Then we were talking about the concrete slab in the last upload. I'm actually gonna be getting that poured in 2 weeks, roughly from the time at which I'm making this video, maybe just a little bit sooner than that real vlog time. Real vlog time is my perspective of real time, but vlog time in the moment respective to time. Yeah, anyway. Then we just got an update on our man doors, the double man door up front and the single man door in the back. We're hopefully gonna see those at the end of the week, my time. And then the garage doors are still a little bit up in the air. Not literally, I wish they were up in the air, but figuratively because it seems like there's just a holdup there. We're trying to be courteous to companies right now because they're dealing with a lot of ridiculous supply chain constraints because it seems like everybody's at home, nobody wants to go to work, and that's inevitably creating a very big pool of demand in the economy that the supply can't keep up with because not that many people are at work. You just got to think about all this stuff that's going on around us, guys, and look at the facts. There's a lot of distraction that's happening in the world, and I want y'all to kind of look through that a little bit here and see some of what else is happening. I'm not going to go too into the specifics because unfortunately platforms like this are, I guess, somewhat unfiltered. Maybe is that the right way to put it? And I'm really not the one to kind of go into it. I want to use this platform for positivity, but I just want to say this platform wouldn't exist without our freedoms. And definitely don't take those freedoms for granted. We've got 257 years of freedoms that stood underneath this awesome country. We've got people that have served and are still serving for these freedoms, and I don't want to see them go anywhere. And I want everyone to know that not everything is guaranteed, and it always has to be earned every single day. That's all I'm going to say about that, but I want to use my platform to just reinforce the fact that we are grateful to live in a country that has a democracy, without a question of a doubt. Also, Skag parking only, Skag Nation, let's go. The Cheetah 2 is in its soon-to-be resting spot, just trying it on for size, making sure it's nice and comfortable. That's essentially where the Cheetah is going to park, but maybe just up front a little bit more. It's going to be a nice little safe haven for it to chill. And then skid steer parking in the back over there if we want, but it's front, dead, and center for the time being. It's pretty cool that we made this much progress in the time that we've got. But truthfully, guys, I'm looking really forward to the project being over, mostly because I am the project manager and I'm doing a lot of the work myself, and handling the delegation and the coordination and the scheduling of all this stuff is a lot of work. I'm not going to discredit that by any means. We're making it happen. Definitely requires a lot of energy, which fortunately I have, but I'm looking forward to applying elsewhere when we go. So I got Casey and Jake hanging out on a rock. I'm surprised Jake's not sitting down right now. Very surprising. Oh, okay. It's his modern day of angle sitting. That's what he's doing. I see you. We're on you, Jake. You can't hide from us over here. Keg got Dream Diesel giveaway number 20, aka Convict, looking freaking spick and span. Look at the finish on those wheels. The finish on the wrap. Oh my God. The paint match from Peach Bottom Auto Body. The perfectly tinted taillights, the 5% tint all the way around. We've got the color match badging, mirrors, and saving the best for last, the King coilovers and King shocks with that PMF 3 link. This truck is quite the celebration for 20 trucks being given away, and I can't wait to find out which one of you is going to be taking it home.